All right, brother. So, emotional pain. This is something people are not willing to talk about. People do not really understand that in order to progress as a person, they have to go through and understand the things that they've been through on an emotional level because we have this emotional understanding to us as human beings. So, it's very important for us to basically conceptualize our emotional journey. So, for me, it's been trying to get rid of people that have really held me back, have not accepted who I am as a person as far as what I'm committed to, whether it be spiritually, whether it be in relationships, whether it be just friendships with them. People who are not committed to who I am, and who cannot understand or try not to understand the path that we walk, the path that every human being walks, on an emotional level, on a spiritual level. I have to let those people go. So, how have you felt when you've had to let similar people go? As far as as you develop emotionally and spiritually, how does it feel to let people go? Because this is the journey that I'm having right now, and I'm sure you're having that journey. So we have to let these people go in order to realize how we can be content, how we can be an expanding spiritual consciousness. So what is your feedback on letting people go? Is it hard for you? I mean, is it?
It really is in a sense because if you know you're trying to progress and something's really holding you down, you gotta cut people off. It sounds shitty, it sounds messed up, but you gotta cut people off because if you don't, they're gonna bring you down so much to the point where you're low to the earth. So that term, cutting people off, is true. If that person literally you don't benefit from that person whatsoever, there's no reason for you to mess with that person. Because all that person's gonna give you is bad thoughts, bad negative, and bad feedback. And
it's harder, man, especially when either it's your family or somebody you've known for a long time. I bet it's really hard because I've experienced somebody that I've been friends with for a long time that's cutting me down, and I might have to cut them loose. But I mean, I imagine that you've had family members that do that to you, so I imagine it's even harder.
Yeah, it really is, and it sucks even more when it's your family because you realize damn, you're the one that I to go to because that's the word family means. But then again, you gotta realize, we don't choose our family. We really don't. And just like we don't choose to be who we want to be, but in the process, when we find ourselves, we really want to say, hey, this is me. But so much stuff that people have around them, they want to say, that's not you. But if I'm telling you, then how come you can't believe me?
Yeah.
And whenever you try to explain so much, that's when you need
people
to
don't want to accept who you are because they have this conception of you. They're like, oh, you're not fitting into this box that I made for you. Then obviously that's not who you are because it makes it harder on them. And they're like, oh, well, you're not the person that I thought you were. I thought you were limited. I thought you were below this line. But since you're above that line, then how am I supposed to conceptualize my own reality, your relationship to me? But what they don't realize is they don't take us into account. They don't take us as the deciding factor in who we are and understanding ourselves. So we really have to decide, okay, look, this is who I am now. I'm not the person that you thought I was. I'm better than that. And then I think we're both going through that to where, we're better than people around us think that we are. And then those people assume, oh, we're doing something weird. We're not living up to their conception. We're going past it. So it confuses them.
And sometimes they go you're not living up to my expectations.
Yeah.
So say, you know what? I really don't have to deal with you. Because it comes to a sense that, what? Do you really want me to tell you what I feel? Or do you want to hear what you want to hear? Because I can do both things.
Yeah.
And when I realize that I got to say both things to you, that's when I know I need to cut you off.
Yeah.
Completely.
And you don't really have another choice, man.
Yeah.
Because, what are you going to do? Allow yourself to be confined into the box that they put you in? That's not acceptable. So, and we both know that. So, hey, this has been a short video. I really appreciate you watching. Hope this has been interesting. Feel free to shoot that thumbs up down there, and I will see all of you in the future.